Hey everyone, in this video I want to explain the peer review process and show you how I've set up the spreadsheet. So this is the same spreadsheet that you were using to share your work with each other. You'll notice that I've added some color coding, I've assigned you into groups, and I've added links to the sheet where you will provide each other with your feedback. So to dive into that a little bit, um, so what I've done here then is I have grouped Nicole, Erica, and Erin together for the first peer review group. So Nicole can go to this line. She can read that Erica and Erin are those who have been assigned to peer review her work. And then she can see that she is assigned to review Erica and Erin's work. Her name is in both of those. The link in all three of these is the same. It goes to this group one peer review document. I'm going to open that. It'll open in a new tab. So again, this is where you will all write your feedback to each other. You should have access to edit these documents. I've set them up that way. If for some reason it's not working that way, let me know so I can fix it. But here's what you will see. So again, group one, Nicole, Erica, Erin, you'll see your name there and those you've been assigned to review, so you'll know you're in the right place. The instructions on all of these are the same, so I'm not going to show you, all the different groups, but it's the same thing for everyone. Sorry, my computer's being slow, so the scrolling's being weird. Okay, so the instructions, access each other's drafts via the links in the spreadsheet. I'll go back and show you that in a second. I think you've probably already seen it and realized it, but I'll show it just to make sure. When you type your feedback down here, please leave your name next to your written feedback so that we will know who contributed what ideas, and I can give you credit for that in the gradebook. Please remember to be kind and thoughtful, yet also specific and helpful in your comments to one another. It's okay to point out where things are weak. Just please do it in a kind and tactful way, right? We want to give each other positive and not just positive, but helpful feedback so that we can improve and build upon the work that we've been doing. Also, please do remember that for some of these are rough drafts. Well, they're all rough drafts, but some of these may not be entirely complete. So do take that into account as you offer feedback. But hopefully you'll be able to find a thesis statement. So I've listed the points that you're supposed to evaluate. You can click here to go to the research project instructions on Medium. That's where these originally appeared. But, again, you want to see what's their thesis statement. Can you identify it? Is it strong? What evidence do they use? Do they cite their evidence? Is it relevant to the thesis? What interpretation do they have? So remember, interpretation is how the author has read the evidence. Have they been critical of that evidence? And then how have they added commentary to explain the ways that evidence ties back into the thesis, how it supports their argument? And then is there a conclusion? And again, if there's no conclusion, it's okay this time around because it's rough draft. As I mentioned, many people may not have gotten that far, may not have completed the conclusion. If you have ideas for a conclusion, though, you could offer those as feedback, and any other suggestions that kind of come to mind as you're reading. I'll add some notes. Right now, this says I may add one more person to this group as new submissions come in. So at most, there will be 4 people in each group. Currently, there are 3 people in each group. But again, I expect that new submissions will be coming in, so I'll add some folks. I'll probably first make one more group, at least. Hopefully we'll get 2 or 3 more people here soon so that I could make an additional group before I start adding people here. If you are working on this Thursday and Friday, you've given feedback on the 2 folks' work that's here when you do the assignment. It is okay. I understand there's a lot going on. You may not be able to get back to it. But as long as you've taken a look at it, gotten feedback to the people that are there for you now over the weekend by Monday, that is more than fine. And those other people can jump in and contribute and hopefully receive some feedback as available. But again, I understand our schedules don't necessarily always line up. All right, let's see. I think that's all I want to say about this. So as you scroll down, I've added the space where Erica and Erin will write comments on Nicole's project in this space. and then leave their names, and then so on, with the rest of them. I'm going to go back over to the spreadsheet real quick in this other tab. So again, this is how I've divided these into groups. When you want to access one another's projects, you just go here to the project URL column. As I'm making this, I realize I didn't check every one of these to make sure that they work. So I will double check that. And I will get in contact with anyone that has a broken link. That happens from time to time. Hopefully that's not a thing, though. I think these look pretty straightforward. A lot of them are on Medium. Also, I did, for a few of you that didn't add your work here to the spreadsheet, but did add it to Medium, I put your work over here so that you could be involved in the peer review process, since you had submitted something to Medium that I added to our publication there, if that makes sense. If you have any questions about this, you're not sure how to get your work added here, you need any help whatsoever, please don't hesitate to ask. I look forward to our comments on each other's work and sharing what we've been doing during these last couple weeks of the term. I hope that you're doing well, and I will talk to you again soon.